Good morning, Bucknutters. Welcome into the Bucknuts Morning 5 here on Friday, June 19th, 2015. I am Dave Biddle. We'll hear from the Dean of Ohio State football recruiting, Bill Kurelic, later in the show. But I want to start off talking about the news that broke yesterday that offensive lineman Marcelys Jones and Ohio State have parted ways. Jones did not show up for the first 2 days of Ohio State's summer conditioning program this week, and when the coaching staff finally reached him, both parties agreed it was time to part ways. Now, critics of the program will say Jones was, quote, processed, also known as being forced out or cut, but we're told that's not the case. The staff expected he would be on the team this fall, and if Jones would have shown up for summer conditioning and stuck with it, he would have been on the team this fall. However, I don't think the coaches are all that upset about this development. Jones has been a bit of a head case throughout his recruitment, and even during his short time at Ohio State. If you remember, he got cold feet about signing with the Buckeyes and expressed interest in signing with Kentucky instead. Cleveland Glenville head coach Ted Ginn Sr. had to talk Jones into signing with the Buckeyes at the time. That was a red flag right there, a really bad sign. Jones never even wanted to be a Buckeye to begin with. While Ohio State's coaches saw the talent in Jones, they were frustrated in his lack of work ethic last year. We also heard several rumblings about Jones not exactly being a good teammate. I can't go into specifics about that, but safe to say that Jones's former teammates are not exactly broken apart that he's leaving the team. Furthermore, and this might sound harsh, Jones's departure won't affect his playing time at Ohio State all that much. Seriously, he wasn't going to play much this season, and he knew it. Evan Lyle passed him in the spring as the top backup guard, meaning that even if there was an injury to one of the starting guards, Jones would have been relegated to backup duty. Plus, Demetrius Knox is expected to be healthy for the season, and the Buckeyes have Matthew Burrell, who recently enrolled, who will provide depth at guard. So I wish Marcelys Jones well. I hope he lands on his feet. I hope he's able to play college football and get a degree one day. But I have to be honest, I don't think this is much of a loss at all for Ohio State. Now for the latest on Ohio State football recruiting, let's turn it over to who else? The Dean of Ohio State football recruiting, Bill Kurelic.
It's going to be a big day at Ohio State today, and I'll be on hand for it as I cover yet another Ohio State football camp. Today is the third and final one-day position camp for the summer of 2015 for the Buckeyes, and I am very much looking forward to seeing Buckeye quarterback commitment Tristan Wallace in action. Wallace has been at Ohio State since Wednesday, and he tells me he is going to work out at Ohio State today, and I am very much looking forward to seeing Wallace throw and his athletic ability in action, and that should be fun to see. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing Tyler Gerald, Buckeye offensive line commitment. Gerald, who is now at IMG Academy, is not going to work out today, but I'm just looking forward to seeing him. When he was at Ohio State's camp last summer, he was very, very impressive. And I just am looking forward to seeing how much different he looks, how much bigger and stronger he looks. And I will see Tyler today at camp as well, even though, again, he is not working out. Two great safety prospects will be at Ohio State today. Those both from the state of Texas. 2016 safety Jalen Jones from Allen, Texas, who the Buckeyes certainly would love to add to this recruiting class. And then the country's number one 2017 safety, Jeffrey Okudah from Grand Prairie, Texas, will also be at Ohio State today. Okudah worked out at Tennessee's camp on Thursday, then drove up to Ohio State on Thursday night and is ready to go at OSU today. Five-star defensive lineman Rashad Lawrence from Louisiana is scheduled to be at Ohio State today. And wide receiver Amir Mitchell, who tells me he will not work out today, will be visiting Ohio State, and certainly that's great to hear. He's not the only outstanding prospect from New Jersey that will be at Ohio State today, as the country's number one running back and Buckeye commitment, Kareem Walker, will be at Ohio State today as well. And certainly it's going to be a great day that I'm very much looking forward to. For more on who is going to be at Ohio State today, check out my primer that I posted on the site around midnight last night. And then also, as I mentioned, I'll be at camp all day today, so follow the action on the front row message board thread, and certainly it will be an action-packed thread that you can follow everything on today on Bucknuts.com's front row message board.
Thank you, Bill. A lot of great information there. And like Bill said, if you're a recruiting fan, make sure you keep it locked to our Front Row message board thread all day today, which will give live updates and provide pictures throughout Ohio State's final one-day camp. Thanks again to the Dean of Ohio State Football Recruiting, Bill Kurelic, and thanks to you for tuning into the show. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Take it away, best damn band in the land.